Hi guys, welcome to RAE'S Reactions. So I've been to see Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, and well, it's not a great film. It's not a great film. Everyone had their own feelings towards this film, the expectations of what everyone was going to see, but to be honest, it was a mess of a movie. Let's just start from the beginning. Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. First of all, there was no need for them to put Dawn of Justice even in the title. Yes, it's meant to be the lead up to the Justice League and movie and introducing all these different characters, but the way they've done that in this movie is ridiculous. To be fair, um, in terms of action, the movie was had a lot of action and a lot of good scenes and a lot of great moments for Batman more than Superman. Superman seemed to be, a backseat character in this entire film. So many people have commented on the fact that it was very depressing, very dark and gloomy, and it was. There was no cheerful moments in this film at all. It didn't really give anyone any hope for the characters as it progressed through, and it's too long a film. Whoever wrote this film, the script writers in America, they must have been about 10 people in a room. Probably half of them didn't even talk to each other when they were writing it. There's too much happening from scene to scene. They seem to chop and change it way too much. It doesn't really give you any indication as to why half the things are even happening in the movie. Character development is very odd and questionable. There's so much that you don't find out, or you don't get the reasons as to why the characters are doing what they're doing. Yeah, I mean, look, overall, for a comic book adaptation into a film like this, everyone's been waiting for Batman v Superman for a long time. The fight scenes were good between the two leads, but there was too much errors, too many errors with this film to make it a good film. And the concern here is that if they're gonna make this Justice League movie like this one, it could bomb straight away. Now, a lot of people have been commenting on the fact that the trailer for Batman v Superman contained too much, and that they must have been holding a lot back from the trailer. I mean, they put all that into the trailer, but there's got to be something else that we're going to see. There is things that you're going to see that are not in the trailer, but pretty much 90% of the trailer is the film. It doesn't really give you much more. Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor. He made it his own. He made the character his own, but I think it was a wrong choice. It was a wrong development of that sort of Lex Luthor interpretation, especially with these characters, with Batman and Superman. The way Batman is in this movie is completely different from other Batmans. Henry Cavill almost seems like a different Superman in this movie compared to Man of Steel. Very much different, and even his Clark Kent. There's no emphasis on who Clark Kent actually is in the comic books, in the TV programs, in Smallville, in the Christopher Reeve movies. Clark Kent is Clark Kent, and he wears the glasses. He's a bumbling reporter for the Daily Planet. In this movie, Henry Cavill is just it's Henry Cavill, Superman, Clark Kent, all rolled into one, and how there's no difference. It's very wooden. I mean, this film I would give 7 out of 10, and that's being generous, because it could have been so much more. And I will be releasing a spoiler review on my next video, and I'll go into a bit more detail about the plot development and the revelations in the movie, what they were. But you know, this. See, the confusion is in my face. It's going to be on a lot of other people's faces as well, because it's almost like they intentionally went out of their way to make this movie, you know, a 50-50 opinionated movie on whether people actually would enjoy it or hate it. And they've really hit that nail on the head there. It's a really strong balance between whether you like it or dislike it, and you know, you can go from day to day thinking about it. Maybe it takes a second viewing, but I very much doubt it, considering the length of the movie as well. It could have been a lot shorter. They could have cut a lot of specific scenes out of it, a lot of actors out of it. There were some scenes that they put in the movie that are questionable, because you know, part of the plot development in the movie, which I'll go into this in the spoiler review, is you're waiting for these scenes to happen, and yet they don't show them. They only refer to them, and it's like, what the hell is going on with this film? It's a head scratcher, literally. So yeah, 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Zack Snyder, if you're gonna do a Justice League movie, you really need to go back to the writing board, drawing board, and every other type of board, because this wasn't good. So my spoiler review video will be up shortly. So cheers guys, thank you.